Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
What's up, Screen Sirens fam? Welcome back to another episode where we dive into the world of fantasy football and get you ready for your lineup decisions. So, I've got some news that's gonna make some of you wanna roll your eyes, but trust me, it's worth listening to. Matthew Berry, the king of fantasy football advice, is still all in on Joe Burrow as his top 5 QB pick, despite all the skepticism out there. Now we know what you're thinking. Joe Burrow, isn't he a touchdown-dependent quarterback with a shaky defense? And yeah, that's all true. But Berry's got a point. Burrow's got some serious upside, and when it comes to fantasy value, we gotta think about the bigger picture. First of all, let's talk about his stats from last year: 3,641 passing yards, 33 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Not bad for a guy who was thrown into the fire right out of college. And yeah, he did have some rough games, but when it all came together, Burrow was unstoppable. Now I know some of you are thinking, but what about the defense? Won't that hurt his fantasy value? Well, here's the thing, the Bengals' D is actually pretty stout this year. They've added some talent on both sides of the ball, and their coaching staff is looking to shut down opposing offenses. And let's not forget about Burrow's mobility. He's a guy who can make plays with his legs, which always makes him a valuable asset in fantasy football. He's got that X factor that you just can't teach. It's something that sets him apart from other QBs. Now, I know some of you are still skeptical, and that's okay. But I'm here to tell you that Burrow's worth taking a shot on. He may not be the safest pick in your lineup, but if he's going to put up those kinds of numbers, it's worth rolling with him. So there you have it, my take on Joe Burrow as the top 5 QB fantasy pick. Love him or hate him, Matthew Berry's got a point, and we should all be paying attention to what he's saying. Thanks for tuning in, Screen Sirens fam. If you're new here, consider subscribing for more fantasy football advice and analysis. And if you're already a part of the crew, let me know in the comments, do you think Burrow's top 5 material?